Hello all of you. So in continuation with the stored procedure video, we'll cover with the next video. So in this video, we'll cover some more examples, some real life scenarios based on stored procedure. So let's see first what is the requirement. So write a PLSQL stored procedure to insert a record into department table using in parameter. So in this video, we'll learn how to insert a parameter into a existing table. So let me show you the data from the department table. So this is the data of department table. So in this department, we are going to insert the records like department number, department name and location. So let's see how we have written the procedure. So create or replace procedure. Again, I have taken a name as P1. So I want to insert department number. That's why I have taken P underscore department number parameter, which is in parameter of number data type, comma. Next, I want to insert department name. So P underscore D name parameter name in parameter. So that's why in I have written here varchar 2. So you can see the data is of varchar 2. Next, P underscore location. So again, P underscore location is in parameter and it is of data type varchar 2. So is begin. So in begin section, what I'm doing, I'm writing directly insert statement. So insert into department. So the table name is department. Values P underscore department number, the parameter which is passed by the user. Next, P underscore department name, this name, and last P underscore location. Directly I'm inserting into the table. So if at all the record is inserted, the result should be dbms underscore output underscore line record inserted. So if at all any error is coming, then the record will not be inserted. So for that purpose, you can write exception. So let us compile this code first, and we'll try to see whether it is showing the records or not. So yes, it is compiled successfully. Now let me show you the data. So this is the last data you can see in the table. So let us try to insert a new data. That is P1. I am during execution. I am inserting the parameters, that is department number first 40, then department name I am adding a. Otherwise, let's write here department number 100. Then department name. Let's write here anything like civil department. I can write here, and about location. Let's write here Navi Mumbai. Okay, so if I run this code, now you will see this is department number 100 is not present in this. So if I run this code, this department will be inserted. Okay, it is showing error because this is size exceeding, because this size is too long, because during the declaration of the table or during declaration of that particular column, the data type, I think it has been kept which is not satisfying this number. It might be a 10. So let us insert 70. So if I run this, you will see the data record inserted successfully. So let us go into the table and let us refresh the table. You will see that the next record, that is civil, is inserted. So you will see this is the new record which is inserted right now. So this is the operation how we can insert the record. Now let's take a next example, next requirement. So you can see here the requirement is write a PLSQL stored procedure for passing employee number as in parameter and return salary of that employee using out parameter. So we have to specify in and out parameter in the parenthesis, or you can say in the parameters which we are writing in the procedure name. Those parameters in and out parameter explicitly you have to write here. So this is the case. So in the previous video, in the previous case or in the previous examples, we had saw this out parameter we were not mentioning in this. We can say this is the declaration where we can say the parameters, list of parameters where we are writing during the name in the name of the procedure. So we have not written this out parameter in this, and we have written the out parameter into this declaration part in the previous video. So in this video we'll learn how to add in and out parameters into the procedure name parenthesis. So write a procedure for passing employee number as in parameter and return salary of the employee using out parameter. So we have used an out parameter. So we are printing here, we are writing here out parameter. So create or replace procedure P3 employee number in parameter. So employee number will be passed by the employee user in parameter number data type. Next P underscore cell out parameter, again it is of number data type as begin. So from here the code will start. Select cell into P underscore cell. So as I'm directly inserting this record which is coming from the select statement into this P underscore cell from AMP1. So this which is not required to declare in the declare section. So from AMP1 where employee number is equal to P underscore employee number. So whatever the employee number is passed by the user, it will be written here. So if SQL percentage found, if the record is present, then we have to print dbms underscore output P underscore cell. So this cell, whatever we are storing into this out parameter, which will be printed over here. Else, if the record is not present, else it will enter into the else block. Dbms underscore output no data found. End if condition and end block. So if I compile this procedure, yes, it is compiled successfully. Now let's try to execute. Now keep in mind that to execute the procedure in which in and out parameters are present, we cannot execute by the select statement. We have to explicitly use this block or anonymous block. So let us take a look on the existing data of the employees. So this is the data of EMP1 table. Now see during the execution, I am writing the declare section. So this is the whole anonymous block. So declare section and I am declaring the variable that is x of number size 10 begin and P3 is the name of, you will see this is the name of the procedure and pass the two arguments. So you can see two arguments I am passing. 7902 is the employee number. So you can see here employee number is in parameter and P underscore style is out parameter. So which is stored into this X variable which is declared in the declare section. So X is the variable which is declared already and simply it should be written in this parenthesis. And we have to print dbms underscore output X value. So whatever the X value or the salary is stored into this variable, it will be written into the X and it will be printed here. So if I run this block of code, so 7902. So let me show you the salary of this employee. 7902 is, we can see this is a 7902 employee whose salary is 3000. So if I run this, he will get the output as 3000. Yes, so you will see the output getting your 3000. Why it is printing two times? Because this statement I have written in the anonymous block output statement I have written here as well as it is written into the store procedure. So that's why it is written in. Now let's take an example. If I'm writing invalid number, if I'm specifying an invalid department number, let's see what will be the output. It should say that no data found. It should enter into the else block. Yes, it is showing the error directly. It is showing the error that no data found. So let us make a correction. So we have to remove this statement over here because this x value, in this x value no data is coming. So let me cut this and let us run it once again. Actually the exception is raised, so this should be handled by the exception block. So during the exception part I will show you how the exception is handled. So for time being, let us try to fetch another record. So let us try to fetch 7900. So if I write here 7900, so it will show the record of 7900. Yes, so it is showing 800. Once again, let me run it once again. Yes, it is showing 800. So the salary of the employee is 800. So this is how we can use the parameters, in and out parameters in the variable, and we can get the records. Now next, let us see one more example in and out parameter mode. So again, we will use a single variable in which in and out parameter, it will act as in and out parameter as a whole. So create or replace procedure I am writing. So A I am writing as a parameter which will be act as in parameter as well as it will act as out parameter. So this is the case. So if it is acting like a in and out parameter, let's see how to solve this. So create a procedure, create or replace procedure P4. A is a variable or parameter in and out number. So it is of data type number is begin A. Now see A is equal to A into A. So small a into A I will do the manipulation operation on the A. So first what will happen here? A will be taken from the user and this value will be stored again into the same variable, that is A. And the A into A means the real value which is coming, it will be manipulated. It will be multiplication of the A will be done and it will fetch into this, store into this A variable again. So we will print this result on the console. So if I run this code, if I compile this code, let's see. Yes, now it is compiled. Next, let's see here declare section. Now I'm running this code by using anonymous block. So declare section, in declare section I'm declaring a variable x which is of number data type, and I'm assigning this as ampersand x because I'm going to take this value from the user at runtime. So that's why ampersand x I'm using here. Begin section and p4 and x. So the variable or value which is coming from the user, this variable or value will be passed through this procedure. So that is p4 and this value will be passed here, and again it will return the same value here. So if you run this code, the output should be a multiplication of the value should be done. So if I run this code, you will see here it will ask us to enter the x value. So if I enter 8, so 8 into 8 is 64. So it will show the 64 value. So likewise, if I enter another value like 10, so 10 into 10 is 100. So it will show the 100. So likewise, in and out parameter will work in a single parenthesis. So in a single variable, you can a single variable can be used as a in and out parameter. So this was about some more examples about the store procedure. So I hope this part is pretty much clear. So we'll meet in the next video. So stay tuned and please do subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. So in this video we have done regarding the procedure. We have passed in parameter, we have fetched the record or we have inserted the record, as well as we have used in parameter and out parameter, and also in out parameter. So this was the agenda of the today's lecture. So thank you all and have a wonderful day ahead.